Imagine training your replacement every single day. This is what a 31-year-old customer service supervisor told me this week. This is not a hypothetical. He's literally training an AI to do his job because his company told him to. And I'm sure somewhere at the back of his mind, he's always thinking, one day this AI will replace me. Does that mean I'll be sacked soon? If you're out there and you're having the same thought to what this fellow is thinking, you're having that creeping fear that who knows you may lose your job to AI, then this video is for you. Over 50% of people have not subscribed. So please double check and subscribe. Don't be among those viewers who just view and go away. If you know you've had value so far from my content, or you have value from this content, ensure to click the subscribe button. Today, I'm going to be walking you through this person's situation. I'm going to open your eyes to see the dangers this man seems to be passing through as AI is getting trained to take his job. Stay with me to the end because the mistake people make can easily be corrected. And I'll be letting out the secret somewhere in this video. So he said, "Hey man, I'm really scared right now. I'm 31. I work as a customer service supervisor at a big insurance company, and I bring home about $5,900 a month. For the last 4 years, I thought I was doing okay, but now AI is everywhere. They just rolled out this new system that handles 70% of the calls I used to take. Management says it's helping us, but I see what's coming. My team has already been reduced by almost half. I'm training the AI every single day, basically teaching it how to replace me. My rent just went up to $3,450. I still have $39,000 in student loans, and I have almost nothing saved. If I lose this job, I don't know what I'll do. I keep lying awake at night thinking, what skills do I even have that AI can't do better and cheaper? I feel stuck. I'm working harder than ever, but I'm scared I'm becoming obsolete." Did you hear that? $5,900 as salary. But over 60% is gone on rent. He said his rent is about $3,450. If you have over 60% gone on rent alone, what else would you spend your money on? How would you save? How would you invest? It's crazy. His job is under threat. The funny thing is, so many people are also kind of in this situation. Their job is at risk of becoming obsolete because AI is coming or because AI is here. I wouldn't even say AI is coming because AI is here already. Some people are becoming redundant. So this is a cause for concern. So I want you guys to get something clear. The problem here, the major problem is not even the AI. I would explain. We can't deny the fact that AI is a threat to people's jobs. Do you understand? But the problem is that he has left almost no room for error, no financial safety net. That is the issue. And even though his company has seen him valuable enough for him to remain when his team members have already been sacked, it won't even be easy for him to see that value. Why? Because he lacks the safety net, the financial safety net. There's no peace with about 60% being spent on rent alone. That means living in an expensive apartment. Coupled with the fact that he has student debt, $39,000 student debt. Even though some people might say, oh, I have more than that in student debt. But all this coupled together means any emergency that comes up, can eliminate him financially. So it doesn't have to be AI. It could be AI. It could be sickness. It could be loss of job. Maybe not even due to AI. It could be due to any other issue. Maybe wrong practice or bad behavior. We never can tell. It could be a recession. What if there's another COVID-19? It might not necessarily be AI. The fact that he doesn't have that safety net is more of a problem that needs to be tackled. So, looking at this man's story, there are two problems. One is how to become financially stable or financially secured. Number two is how to become valuable that it won't be easy to replace him. So, what skills does he need to improve upon? So, those are the two things that we would look into today. So, talking about the first problem, see, that amount he's paying for rent is not sustainable on that salary. Paying almost $3,500 for rent alone is not, it can't, there's no way. He needs to resolve that ASAP. Your rent is supposed to be within 25 to 30%. If you can even go below 25%, fine. But nothing more than 25 to 30%, nothing more than 30%. You can't be spending that on housing costs. No, I know it's not easy to relocate. I know relocation, changing apartment is not easy. But my dear brother, you need to take that action now. Because do you know if you lose your job for any reason, whether it be sickness, AI, recession, whatever, you might only survive for weeks. You don't have enough to survive for you to get another job. So do the hard thing now. Look for a cheaper, good apartment. A place that you can get if for 1,000 something or 2,000 something, something that is within the 25% to 30% of your income, so that it doesn't strangle you. When you move and you begin to pay less in rent, it will give you like some more options. You can save more. You can now build up your financial net, your safety net. Yes, it's difficult to somewhat downgrade your life. But see, it's not about just having a nice life that is giving you financial stress. At this point, I'll say it's almost at the survival level because you know that there's a high risk of you losing your job. So this is why you need to take action and just program your mind. Have that mindset that you are building a new chapter of your life. Do you get? Because if you continue to stay there and you lose your job, you'll become in crisis mode. And I'm telling you, your mental health will be in shambles, totally shattered if you don't take action now. So now, step one, once you've done the relocation to a cheaper place, step two is to build your emergency funds. In fact, even the building of emergency fund, you need to start making plans and taking action today, not next month. Your emergency funds. Have that separate account for emergency fund because we don't want you in crisis mode. Cut every non-essential subscription. Any subscription you've not been using, whether it be Netflix or gym, whatever subscription you've not been using, cut it. And even if there's one you've been using but it's not really essential, cut it for this time being. Track your expenses, budget, monitor it. Is very important in this time when your job is at risk. The average person is bleeding about $200 or more for things they've subscribed, but they've forgotten they've subscribed to those things. Meanwhile, they keep paying for it. So you need to check your bank app, open your bank app, check your regular payments, your subscriptions. Another thing you should consider is if there is anything you've not been using at home. It could be electronic, it could be gadgets, it could be furniture, anything you've not been using, anything that is just accumulating dust, collecting dust. Make plans, sell it. Why? To build your emergency funds. You can't live a life where you have almost nothing saved. Do you get me? Another thing I want you to do, start today. Even if it's every week, even if it's $10, $20, $400, send something every week, automate it, make it automatic, direct debit to an emergency funds account, preferably a high yield savings account. The goal for you is in the next 3 months, you should build your emergency funds so that it can be able to sustain you for 1 month in case the AI completely replaces you, your job role. So within 90 days, I need you to have at least 1 month of emergency funds. That will give you some sort of breathing room. Not enough, it's not enough, but at least it will give you some form of peace. Who knows, you may not lose your job before then. So that should be your target for now. Step three, you see that $39,000 student loan debt that you have. So many people might advise you to clear that debt instantly. Your situation is different, I promise you. At this point in your life, that is not really the urgent thing. Especially now that you know that your job is at risk. You need to focus more on emergency funds, building your emergency funds. Don't, your focus should not be on the debt, on clearing the debt for now. It shouldn't be there. You know why? Because if you lose your job today, you most likely go into more debt, even higher interest debts. You might go into employing the use of credit card and racking up credit card debt. So that is why right now your priority should be more on having that emergency fund just in case. So cross-check your student loan, the interest rate. If it's something around 6%, then that's fine. Do you understand? Just focus on the emergency funds. And you can pay the minimum to the debt, the 6%, 7% debt. Just pay the minimum. If it's more than that, if you are now saying maybe 8, 9%, then that's a different situation. You need a deeper plan, probably a one-to-one plan on how you're going to clear that. But generally, you need that safety net. Generally, you need that safety net. So I want to even be frank with you. Saving money helps give you some sort of peace of mind, but it doesn't directly solve the issue. Yeah, the threat of AI taking your work, because AI is making everything systematic and probably it might become more efficient than you are in that particular task that the AI is doing. So the question is, how can you make yourself irreplaceable? How can you make the probability that you get sacked be reduced? That's the very important question. Do you get? So I want you to figure out what are the things that the AI is currently being trained to do, and figure out what are the things AI cannot do. Very, very important. You have to now start moving your focus into things that AI cannot do. AI is exceptional in terms of carrying out like routines, work that you have to follow certain specified rules, tasks that are also repetitive. AI is good in doing that. Do you understand? But now your focus should be on quality skills that AI cannot really do, like complex emotional judgment, like de-escalating a situation with customers. If there are issues, how can you resolve it without the brand losing its respect? So de-escalating issues, solving problems in the workplace. AI is not good at leadership. So how are you developing your leadership skills? How are you improving to manage people, people management? Do you understand? Those are things that you need to consider and see how you can build your skills in those areas. It's a good thing that you are the supervisor where you work. So you need to just keep building that leadership skills. Keep building that leadership skills, the communication with people, the networking, using the team to solve problems more efficiently. Keep building those things. Develop yourself in that area. Those are things that AI cannot just come today and take from you. It might take decades, 100 years or something. But for now, AI can't just come and become a leader. Do you understand? I'm sorry. The day when AI will become the president, AI robots, president of the country, AI robotic. That day has not yet arrived. Another thing you could look at is even though AI is used to perform tasks, there are some people that need to manage the AI. Do you understand? So, how can you learn those skills so that you will be among those that will be essential in managing the AI task? Do you understand? So, managing the AI task, auditing the decisions that AI makes, and handling any complex problems that AI cannot resolve. So, look at that within your sphere, within your organization. How can you spot out these skills that you need? Do you get? So that is very important because that will be essential to you keeping your job. And even if you don't keep your job, if you get these skills, you will be much more valuable in another company or somewhere else. It could even be starting your own business. So these skills you need to grasp onto it. So another thing is you need to work on your mindset. Don't live in fear. Use this situation that seems to be causing you fear to motivate you to achieve more. Use that fear, convert that fear into the drive to gain more skills. Don't just sink in fear. Because if you start living in fear, it might begin to seep into your work. It might now clearly become visible and you will eventually then lose the job. Do you get? So I'm begging you, I'm pleading with you. Don't just do what you've been doing. You need to take action. These recommendations I've given you, take action. I'm not a financial advisor. This is just my opinion. So you don't have to take it. Do you understand? But I want the best for every viewer out there. So I'm just giving my opinion. Implement actionable steps. Don't just do the status quo, what you've been doing. The people that make a difference in this world are people that take action, not just people that have talent. Having talent is not enough. Taking the right actions is what makes that difference. If you're in a similar situation out there, what I want you to do, check your income to rent ratio. Your income, how much are you paying for rent? Is it within the 25 to 30% of your salary? Check that. Have you started your emergency fund? Do you have an emergency fund? If you don't have, start today. If it's every week, even if it's $20, 50, 100, 1,000, $100,000 per week, have that emergency fund. Start it now. Then also ask yourself, what are those tasks that AI can do in my job? Ask yourself that. And what are those things that AI has not been able to do? What are those things that AI cannot currently do? Develop yourself in the things AI cannot do. And also use AI as a resource. AI should not just be the enemy. Use AI as a resource to learn more. Do you understand? That's very key. You can also use AI to learn the things that AI cannot do at this very time. I just want to help as many people as I can out there. Do well to subscribe to this channel and let me know in the comment section if you've faced a situation like this. I will see you in the next episode.